Namaste and a very good morning to my dear students and everyone who's watching this video. I hope you all are fine. Okay, so children, I'm again here to continue our discussion on the topic Microsoft Word. So, we have discussed many features of Microsoft Word in last two videos and today we'll be discussing some more. Are you ready? Okay, so open page number 46 in your computer books and I'm moving to the presentation part now. Okay, so children, today we'll discuss more features of Microsoft Word. Last time we have discussed these features: selecting the text using the mouse, inserting the text, moving the text by using shortcut keys as well as the clipboard, and then deleting the text, copying the text. Yes, so this we have till copying the text we have already discussed. Now today we'll discuss the rest features. We'll start with deleting the text. Now deleting the text, you have two options in Word. First is you can simply use backspace key from your keyboard. Yes, and then the second option is whatever we want to delete, we just need to select it and press delete key from the keyboard. Okay, now delete key and backspace keys has some difference. Now I'll just show you. Now I'm putting my cursor on the first bullet point, that is selecting the text and keeping it between the D and text word. Now see, now I'm pressing the backspace key from my keyboard. See what happens. Okay, so what happened? The word deleted, and it was towards which side of my cursor? It was towards the left side of my cursor. And now see what will happen. I'm undoing it again. It's again in between these two words. Now I'm pressing the delete key. Now see what is happening here. Now the text word got deleted. So delete key works towards the right side and backspace key works towards the left side of the cursor. And one more option is also there with the delete key, that you need to select it. Suppose this mouse word I have selected and I'll press delete key. So whatever you have selected, it will get deleted. I hope you are clear with the delete and backspace key features now. So the next option is undo and redo. This you have already done and in PowerPoint also. Oh sorry, in Paint software also. Same way we have undo and redo option here. Now I'll just show you, and at the top bar where my cursor is moving, you can see the arrow is on the title bar. There is a quick access toolbar, that whatever we are quickly accessing, that tools comes here. So I'm pressing this. First one is the undo, the second one is redo. So I'm pressing the undo button from here. See what happened? So I have selected the changes, so it's again selecting it. I can do it same with the Control plus Z, the shortcut key also. Now see the shortcut key, I have deleted this paragraph earlier, so it has appeared. Now if I want to delete it only, after doing the undo you realize that, oh, by mistake you did the undo option but you wanted to delete it. Then after undo, redo option work, that is Control plus Y or this arrow which is towards the right side. Yes, so if I'll do this, so again this paragraph has gone. Yes, clear? So I hope you're clear with the undo and redo option also. Now next comes is checking spellings and grammar. This is a very good feature that Word provides us. Okay, what happens in this feature is, Suppose I have written this all, okay, and now there is you can't see any green line or red underline. Otherwise, usually when you write your some paragraph on Word, sometimes some wavy lines come under the words. Yes, remember? So that lines tells us that there are some errors in our writing. So you need to remember that which color line means what. So if there are spelling mistakes, that will be shown by the red wavy line, and if there is a grammar mistakes or some punctuation, then it will be shown by the green wavy line. Clear? Suppose here, after and typing, if I am just a second, children. Suppose here the first word is after, so I am deleting this R button and giving space like this. Now what happened? I have written wrong spelling, AFTE. There is no such word that exists with these letters. So that's why Word is giving us the red line under it that this is a wrong spelling. So how to check it now? There are many options. You can right click and then check, right? Otherwise you can go to review and the first option is spelling and grammar, or we can simply press F7 also. So we'll check with the review option now. I have clicked on this. Now see, a dialog box is on your screen and it is showing that the word in red color, that this is the wrong word, and what suggestions are also given that these words should be there. So we know it is after, so the first word selected is, so we'll select on the first word and we'll click change. Okay, now you can see now two words are coming in green color also, and on the screen they are underlined with the green wavy line. Why? Because you can see two spaces are there and it is showing that there should be only one space in between. So these type of grammar errors or punctuation errors are always shown with the green wavy line. Now here again it's the right one, so you can change it from here. So now it's saying the spelling and grammar check is complete. Now your whole document is error free, right? This is very interesting feature now. So you can always check. We are humans and while typing also we can make mistakes. So we have many features here and this is a very good feature. You should always spell check before sending your work to someone, so that you will send a error-free work, right? Okay, so the last option of this chapter is, that is thesaurus. Now what is thesaurus? Now this word you must have heard for the first time. In the word feature, now my review tab is already open. Look, I'm moving my cursor on review tab. The third option here is where a book icon is there. It has a shortcut key Shift plus F7 and the name is thesaurus. Now what is thesaurus? Thesaurus is an option which gives you the antonyms and synonyms of the word. So now what is antonyms and synonyms? These are the words. Synonyms, your English teacher must have told you that synonyms are the words which has similar meaning to that word which you have selected, and antonyms are the word which having opposite meaning. Now let's check the first word I'm selecting again, after, and I'm clicking on thesaurus option. Now you can see on the right side here on the screen there is a box, research box. Now what it is showing? It is showing the words that are similar to this word, having same meaning, after, following, right? And you can see there is one word written here before, and in bracket it is written antonym. So this is opposite to the word which you have selected. Yes, so this is also a very good feature. You can do it for any word which you have written on the word software. So I hope this feature is also clear. Yes? Okay. So do practice these features, children. These are very helpful, right? And once you'll start practicing, you will start using these features in your daily typing and writing work on Word, then you will see that they are very helpful and they make our work very easy. Yes? Okay, children. So this is all for this chapter, children. Thank you so much. Have a good day.